All right, so I'm here with Dirty White Boy, and got him on the horn. And the thing is, we're talking about this this Black Smoke Matters trucker shutdown, or Black Smoke trucker shutdown. And there's all the links to it on Facebook and different groups that are all participating and stuff. And it's going to be April the 12th on a Friday. Plan for it, because if you're not where you want to be at your house shut down, you will be probably on the highway shut down, because they're taking this pretty seriously. These guys are. And this guy here, friend of mine, Dirty White Boy, I can't tell him nothing, people. I get on the phone with him. I'm like, hey, man, what's up? Did you hear about it? He's like, oh, yeah, I know all about that. And it's this guy and this. Yeah, you see what you do to me, man. You upstage me. Why don't I even have a channel? Look, I don't even need a channel. I'm just going to get rid of this channel. This going to be Dirty White Boy is the one you want to get in touch with. He knows everything. So anyways, but he does know a few mechanical things, too. And I know a few mechanical things. And we could get everybody on the horn. Honda Man and all them. What is there, about 6 of us? 7, 8 of us?
Yeah.
8 of us. I think about 8, 7 or 8.
Yeah, that's right.
7 or 8. So 6 when I'm not there, 7 when I'm not there. If you can get the other guy, he sometimes don't answer. Remember, he's like recluse or what, I guess. He's a strong silent type. So yeah. So anyways, they had it one time. They had something. How many did they have when the guy said he couldn't even get a word in edgewise? How many people did y'all have on the hotline?
Probably, I think we had 5 on that day.
No. One guy said, not when I was talking. One guy said a long time back, each of y'all had something like 20 apiece or something.
Like people talking on the phone at the same time?
Yeah.
Nah, we probably had maybe 6 at the most, probably.
6 apiece. Well, either way, y'all had that's about 36 people,
yeah.
Or 30, or yeah, it was a lot. He was telling me I know it was in his 30s. So
that's right.
Or one guy had none, but the other guys had a lot, but whatever. So
right.
So yeah, so it went about 30 people. We could get 30 people on the horn, and we could be talking about this. But the truth is, in the meantime, we got Dirty White Boy. So Dirty White Boy, we will interview them. Maybe we'll catch them tomorrow, because y'all do that daily still, right?
Yeah. Every day. Yeah, I just got off the phone with him about 15 minutes ago.
He just got off the phone with them. I could have been in on that, but I was actually interviewing a friend of mine, and then I got busy with getting paperwork together. So anyways, we'll lead into this real quick, though. Basically, we'll do something with all of them together. You can tell them I'm wanting to do it not tomorrow, but the next day. That's about when I'll be caught up on everything. But in the meantime, Dirty White Boy, tell them everything, because I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a dumb truck driver, right? So you know everything. Tell us about tell me what you told me when I went to try to tell you about the shutdown, the Black Smoke Matters shutdown on April 12th. You just repeat what you told me.
Right. I was on Facebook, and I saw it come across, and I clicked on it, and I read about it. And I said, man, this is great. I said, everybody's always talked about a strike, but nobody's ever done anything. And this has gone way further than any strike has in the last 20 years anyway. So I called the guy. I think his name's Michael Robbins out of, I think he's California. And he's a pretty mellow guy, and he'll put you in your place if you get out of hand on his website, his page, his Facebook page, and because you get a lot of criticism if you're trying to do something good. You get it from all sides. So
trolls, yeah.
He's pretty direct whenever it comes to people, belittling other people. So. And he's a nice guy. I talked with him 2 nights in a row. I told him I had a guy out there in D.C. that was working with Trump's organization. I'll try to get in there and try to get it to him to see if he can get through to somebody at D.C., but that hasn't worked. This guy's been busy up in D.C. He won't return my call. I'm just a little guy, So
yeah, we're just we're outlaws. We're not in-laws. If we was in-laws, we'd get more pull, right? So.
That's right.
Well, so he's got a guy that's, able to get a word to Trump about this and maybe help out the cause. And I'll be likely interviewing that guy if I'll have Dirty White Boy get him in touch with me and stuff. We're gonna get him on and maybe have him tell.
Yeah, his name is Chris Cox. He's the head of the Bikers for Trump.
Okay.
And I picked him up hitchhiking about 5 years ago, coming out of Florida. And I saw him on the on-ramp, and I also saw these guys in a vehicle way up ahead of him, like they put him out there, and they had cameras on him. I said, man, what's going on here? So I pulled over and I picked the guy up.
Biker on camera.
Hey,
I was going to say a biker on camera is usually he's fixing to get some bracelets.
Well, anyway, this guy was wild looking. He had a little bit longer hair than he does now, but he was a real outgoing guy, and he had his thumb out like he was hitchhiking, and he just didn't look like your ordinary hitchhiker that's out there. He was clean and didn't look like a hitchhiker, so I picked him up, and he jumped up in the truck, and as soon as he jumped up in the truck, he said, look, I want to put these cameras up. Can you give me a ride to South Carolina? Are you going to say? I said, yeah, I'm going up into North Carolina. So he rode with me, and those people in the vehicle rode beside me some and filmed me looking up into the truck while we were going down the road. And he had a gig going called Free Ride. He was trying to get a show together at the time, but I don't know. He pitched it to a couple of production companies, but never could make a go of it. And then all of a sudden, you saw him on TV up in D.C. He was mowing the grass during the government shutdown 2 years ago, I think it was. And he was mowing the grass at all these monuments, the mall, where all the monuments and memorials are and everything.
Right.
And he was mowing the grass for free, and they put him on TV, and that's how he got in with the NBC. Well, I mean, not NBC. What's that? Fox News, MSNBC, or whatever that is. MSNBC.
Okay.
He was on there. I saw him doing interviews there, so I called him from time to time. I go, hey man, how you doing? And he'll talk to me, but now he's got big time. Now he's got in there with the president. And if you go on his page, Chris Cox, Bikers for Trump, you'll see him sitting right beside the president in the Oval Office.
Okay. Maybe I'll follow him on Twitter and then give him a heads up and send him a little private message or something.
Tell him the Dirty White Boy. We rode for about 300 miles that day.
Yeah. How many miles we done rode together? A bunch, right? I mean, when we was...
Oh, yeah.
Long time
ago. Long time. That's 20 years ago.
About 20. Yeah, I've been driving for a while. Oh, did I tell you I made ice road trucking? Did I tell you that? They gave me
what? Oh.
Yeah, they gave me a load going up north. There was a bunch of ice, and I rode on it.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
I'm famous for being famous. Hey, look, and you know what, too? This is really funny. I got to throw this out there. So I was on Twitter, and I'm going to tell this story real quick because this is really funny. I didn't have a clue who James Woods was, and just when I talked to you, I didn't know who he was. But you knew who he was. But so I thought he was just this very intelligent guy. I'm like, man, this guy. I don't know, he college professor or something, highly intelligent. I'm like, I've clicked like on a few things he's put, and it wound up, being shared by somebody else, and people seem to, talk to him and stuff, and the president, tweeted on his page. I'm like, who is this James Woods? Now, I've seen his movies. I'm no good with names and stuff. That's why I'm not even the right person to be around famous people. I'd be like eating and, hey man, you want a steak? And grill a steak. Won't even know who I fed, and then they'll talk about it later. Well, look, Al Bundy didn't know he was next to Britney Spears and take a picture with her, so give me some leeway. So anyways, here's the thing. So, I'm on Twitter, and I was checking stuff out, and I seen it on there, and I didn't know who he was, and I had to check on Wikipedia, and I'm like, James Woods. I'm like, who? Because I was dying to know, months in now. I'm like, okay, I just got to find out who this guy is. He's worth $10 million, and he's got like, he's does stuff on Twitter and stuff. I'm like, he used to be an actor in all these movies he's in. I'm like, that's how okay, that's cool too, right? So I'm like, this is the funny part. So I'm like, I'm on Wikipedia. I'm like, wait a second. You know what? I'm going to type in trucking stuff and see what pops up. I typed in trucking stuff and it says, no info could be, or no, something like that. There's no person by this name or nothing. So I'm famous, man. I'm on Wikipedia under nobody.
I hear that.
So my fame, I'm telling you, I'm on I'm on the search. I can type it in. So no, I just thought it was funny though, you know, the difference between people. You go one place and you can type somebody's thing in and they'll talk about it and whatever. And oh, they did this and they did that. And I don't know, man. I'm not famous or rich yet, but I'm just saying it was really funny to me. I sent it to a friend of mine. I said I'm famous. I sent him a text that said it said you know, basically that was nobody or whatever on Wikipedia. He laughed so hard. Yeah. And now somebody's probably going to put something in there. Truck driver extraordinaire or something. Don't do that. Just leave it the way it is. I like it the way it is. Anyways, so yeah, but you know these people. And so, like I said, I could come across James Woods or somebody like that, you know, just for example. And I wouldn't know, maybe now because I've recently seen his picture, but I wouldn't know who they were from Adam. And, well, Dirty White Boys rub elbows with all of them. He's like, oh, yeah, that's that guy, and he does this. He knows people that's becoming famous. Ain't even famous yet already, you know. So, yeah, I mean, I could holler at the biker guy, but I was talking about, you know, I'll do an interview with the guy who's over the Black Smoke Matters thing. Since I'm putting videos up, might as well talk to the dude himself.
Right.
And so how many trucks does he own, and what does he do? I
don't know if he owns any trucks. I know he's in trucking somehow, but you know, I've just only talked to him a couple times, about 10, 15 minutes each call, you know, and I told him I'll try to get a hold of this guy up here in D.C. and try to get some kind of ball rolling maybe up there. But they've done a lot, man. He's got a lot of supporters in every state now, and he's got. Whenever I first saw his Facebook page, there was 8,000 members.
Yeah, a bunch of truckers went to Washington, and all up there, you know, on Washington, but they didn't report about that too much in the news. I don't even think they did at all. But
no, didn't get no.
But that's okay. They were there. That's all that matters, and they're gonna find out where you know on April 12th. But the thing is, there's other groups involved too that have started their own groups. And I talked to a friend of mine the other day, Kid, and he's started his own group, you know, because you can't keep the livestock. You know, I went into that in a different video, but I wanted your intel on it and what you have to say about it. And are you gonna be fishing in Florida with your rich people down there? I know that dude. What was that? A Lamborghini that you were riding in?
A Ferrari.
A Ferrari. Man, I wouldn't know the difference. That's the older one, but yeah, the Ferrari. So, you gonna be riding around in that guy's Ferrari, or on his big boat, or what are you gonna be doing?
Well, yeah, he traded that in for a Austin Healey or Austin Martin. I can't remember.
No, you're talking about it's a Healey. If he traded it, that's an older Healey. That's a negative ground car. That's like a English. Why would he do that to himself?
No, it's an Austin Martin.
Oh, Aston Martin. Okay, Aston Martin is still negative ground, but but that's newer. Yeah, those are like, man, they got like those engines are powerful. They got like V12s, I think.
Yeah.
Whatever inline.
He said if I come down, I could have it to drive all weekend long.
Oh, come down. Stay off the pedal. Those things will wipe you out because of how much power.
Hey, look, I'm a redneck. I ain't staying off no pedal. I'm gonna be on that pedal.
Well, you better mind the other one. That they will find you, and the lights behind you eventually will catch up. So
okay.
No, you just wave at him and say, "Hey, it's Dirty White Boy." Oh, okay, how they're going. Like at the scale house.
Yeah, I can't wait to get down there. I'm gonna be on during the strike is where I'm going. I'm going down that way.
Oh, are you then? Okay. So, well, just wanted to touch base with you. I should have known you were already going to know more than me and everything about it and whatever, but I figured I'd call you anyway. We're friends and you're a trucker. So, but I didn't know, I didn't know the guy who started that chapter of it or what, but there's people that have their own groups and it's all over Facebook.
Right.
Black Smoke
and
Black Smoke Matters.
They they got so much support now that they're doing these slow rolls through Indiana, Illinois.
They're testing the waters, yeah, and then
Yeah.
and see in Texas, because it's just like all them. If Antifa can get out there and with their pink hair and do stupid stuff and cause havoc for no reason, and if people can strike for their jobs and their working for the union or their teachers or this and that for better wages, we can too. So
that's right.
But yeah, we'll make it better for the next generations, coming up. But so you're gonna be fishing, I guess, deep sea fishing.
No, I'll probably be partying.
I got
ain't
you.
gonna be doing fishing.
I got you.
I'm gonna carry my Harley down there, and I'm gonna ride. I got a group of guys that I ride with, that I used to ride with every week, and I'm gonna get with them, and we're gonna ride to two places on 2 different days, and then I'm gonna go visit the Roundup down in Davie, where all the country girls go. That's what I like to do on Saturday night, and then I'm gonna go out to Cafe 27, which is west of Fort Lauderdale. It's a real nice place where bikers just show up in groves. There'll be 300, 400, 500 bikers out there on Sunday sometimes.
Well, they just had Bike Week, and they might be staying later because it's such bad weather up north with the polar wind and whatever they want to call it, and shockwave and all. So they may still be down there when you go down there. There might be people down there that's like, man, we're just going to sleep next to our bikes with a tarp, whatever.
Yeah, that's going on this weekend and next weekend, Daytona Bike Week. So
yeah.
A lot of my guys are going up to Daytona. But getting back to the strike, them guys, they want HOS reform.
Yeah, hours of service. Yep, we need to be able to break it with a sleep cycle or a break or a 14-hour clock on to stop. Go ahead, though.
Right. Yeah, they don't want the 30-minute break to count against the 14. I think that's what they're talking about. And inadequate parking at shippers and receivers. Whenever you get unloaded, they make you leave, and you don't have the hours. You may be out of hours, so you really can't go anywhere, so you'll be in violation whenever you pull out. But
well, you can PC mile out. You can PC mile out, even loaded, if they hold you up, but it has to be the closest one. It doesn't have to be necessarily in the direction you're heading. It could be the opposite direction. It has to be the closest one. But here's the problem. There's companies that have taken away drivers' rights to PC mile, and that's ridiculous. On top of it, there's some companies. A lot of guys ain't going to work for no company like that. That's just the truth. So that's usually starter companies that think they own you. Those the Sesame Street of companies, like, Big Bird.
Werner, or,
Big Bird and Bert and Ernie kind of companies where you just start out. And, I'm being real, man, where it's like, oh, it's okay that you usually drive a car. We'll put you in something bigger, and hopefully you won't hit nothing. And then we'll put a trainer with you, and he'll be sleeping in the back. And just wake him up if you wreck. Yeah.
Yeah. You had to talk to Michael more to get exactly what they're wanting to strike for and against. And and this strike is just not for one day. They say it's for April 12th, but it's not. It's when it starts on April 12th.
Right.
And it's going to last for 30 days or 45 days, however long it takes to get something done. But I don't think it'll go that long, and I don't think the truckers will hold out that long. But God bless them if they hold out a week, Yep. It'll help,
Yep. And you don't have to be on the road doing a convoy or whatever. You can just be at home fishing, and you'll be helping.
Right, that's right.
You guys, you and all your famous friends, have fun down there with all y'all's money, you bougie driver. Anyway, I'm not bougie.
Money?
I'm not bougie like that,
Where?
What money where? You find gold and stuff. I've seen the videos of you going to Mexico trying to find gold. So you don't need money when it comes out the ground and it's yellow. That's what my understanding is. It's better than money,
That's right.
So
tax free.
Yeah. So no, he's got friends that pay for everything for him. He's got these people but hey, he's a likable guy. I'm with it, man. Hey, somebody's got. I'll be working. You just go have fun and show us how to live. Do some more videos. Hey, do videos while you're down there.
Hey, you can plug my Black Smoke Rolling. I got my Twitter account, Black Smoke Rolling.
Yeah.
And you can also find my Facebook page under Southern Trucker. I don't post much on there. I hadn't posted much, but I went through a divorce. I sold my truck, traded my truck off for Harleys and stuff, and I want to buy another truck, and I want to get that page going again. It's on my Facebook. I want to get that page going again and put some more posts on there. And,
well, man, just give me
the strike on that page.
Just give me about 200,000, and you can buy this truck. We'll work it out, man. Look, I want to help. I really want to help.
I buy old stuff. I don't buy new stuff. I buy something.
It's a 2016. It's old now.
Yeah. No, it's got to be older. It's got to be. It's got to be 1989 or older. That's what I want to do.
You just give me 200,000, and I'll put an antique tag on the front. I'll work with whatever state you're with. We'll have an old timey car.
There you go.
It'll be part of it. It'll say commercial, and it'll have like a Tin Lizzie on the front. We can work it out, man. For that much money,
right.
And that's about where that's where I need to be. All right. Well, look. Here's the thing. I'll let you go, and I'll catch up with you later. But he's at Black Smoke Rolling on Twitter, and then the Facebook page.
Southern Trucker.
Southern Trucker on Facebook.
Right. Southern Trucker.
And then there's also Black Smoke Matters that other people have set up, and.
Or you can check out my other Facebook page. It's Jonathan Threet.
Yeah. Thret.
No, Threatt.
Like I'm sorry. My bad. Threatt. Yeah. That's just my thing. Right. It's been a long day, brother.
That's all right, man. That's all right.
Yeah. And if you're subscribed to my channel, hey, but do you have I'm subscribed to him, too, on his other thing. And he has that... Trucker's Corner is a few of his videos on YouTube, but do you have any kind of a video you've done on Black Smoke Rolling on your YouTube that I could put on a playlist and put it on Tell It Driver?
I haven't done anything. I've just been, I got this new job. I'm doing 2 runs to New York. I haul beer bottles up and I haul beer back. And I've just been so busy working, and on my days off, I've been through this Hurricane Florence, and I'm trying to get my house back in shape. I got flooded from the roof side, not flooded from the rivers, but I got flooded. The roof came off, and it just tore my house all up. I've been busy with that. I hadn't done anything as far as posting or videos or nothing like that. I want to get back to doing it whenever I get some time on my hands.
Yeah, did you ever pour them footings that I was telling you how to pour?
No, I've got a couple estimates from some guys that's going to come out and jack my house up. Because I got to get it up off. It's just sinking out of sight. It's just an old house.
Permajack?
Yeah, they're going to come in and jack it up, but I've got $10,000 estimate. I got $18,000 estimate. I got a $50,000 estimate from Ramjack, and they're just so ridiculous. I just started laughing when I heard $50,000. And they want to hire what you call that guy that oversees a project?
Superintendent.
They want to hire him full time to oversee the project as it's going on at a tune of $800 a day.
Man, did you explain to him that you don't even vote Democrat and you ain't got no part? You're not part of that party. You're on the vote side of things.
I told him it was ridiculous. Just don't even worry about it. Just
tell you what, you get up under there. Man, you get up under there with a shovel, dig a hole, pour concrete into it, and then when it dries about 4 days later, 5 days later, maybe a week later, put one post at a time, dude, and then jack it up, and then put center blocks down, and then put a piece of 2x6 or 2 of them to shim it between that and the house. Jack your house up, slide them up under there, and you put those center blocks as tall as they need to be till it touches, and do them one at a time. Jack it up, and you're going to jack it up about 1 inch. Yeah. 1 inch wherever it's at, and then you can tell them people, hey, how you like my work? Yeah, it didn't cost me 2 bags of concrete each, whatever.
I just ain't got the time to do it. Yeah, I ain't got the time to do it. Yeah.
We're all busy.
Yeah.
Well, anything else you can think about on that Black Smoke Matter thing, or if you, like I said, you should do a video. Let me know when it is. Yeah. Make a comment, and then I'll find it and I will put it on. Tell It Driver, a playlist of mine where drivers tell what's going on. I'll put Tell It Driver. And Kid just started a channel. Subscribe to him. He's gonna make a comment on one of mine, and then I'll subscribe to his channel. He's just starting it up, but he builds his own engines. He's got an engine at his house that he's just going to build and put in the truck he's driving now. He does all of his own work. He used to have a mechanic shop. He said he couldn't get good help in there, so he just started driving. He's a full-on diesel mechanic. He's got like I said, he needs to do videos on the engine part because I can't get that deep into it because I'm running this thing right here. So,
right.
But I think it should be up. So subscribe to his channel too whenever I get linked into all that stuff. Yeah, I'll send you a link to it.
Okay.
Yeah, Kid, and they call him Kid, but he's not young. He's he's not as old as I am, but he's so he's ex-Marine Corps, and he used to. Well, there's no ex. I'm sorry. He is a Marine. Once Marine, always Marine. Semper Fi. So
and these Black Smoke Matter guys, man, God bless them, man. Godspeed to them, man. I hope we can pull it together this time and get something done and get this HOV and get rid of these. My view about the ELD or the EOBR or the logbook, I want the logbook to come back. That's what I want. And I know they don't recognize my views, but I've always had these views. I think it should be the choice of the driver if the driver goes to work anywhere. A big corporation, a small corporation, if they have to have these ELDs and these EOBRs, have it to where it's the driver's choice if he wants the logbook or the EOBR. That's fair enough, isn't it?
Yep, that's right.
I think it is.
That's right.
Give it the choice of the driver, and no repercussions to the driver if he does choose the logbook. You know what I mean?
I'll run the computer and let it count my hours for me if they'll make it so that the 14-hour clock can stop when I hit sleeper berth and go into sleeper. Because seriously, that's a major deal, and especially if you sit somewhere and this ain't gonna be ready till whatever. That messes you up from being home for your 34 and you taking 34 on the road or whatever. It's all a big slippery slope that leads into more BS for the driver, and it's getting to where they don't have a trucker shortage now. They don't know what a shortage is until they create one, and they're going to. And then I don't know if you're familiar about it, but they're just handing out licenses like Cracker Jack's box, tickets. In Wisconsin, I did that video.
Foreigners. Foreigners.
Well, they've come over straight from the war zone, and they've used cars as improvised devices over in France during Christmas. Went and mowed people down on them, and now they want to give them licenses and give them carte blanche, maybe even a CDL. I don't know how it'll lead, but I'm just going to say that even cars being on the road, you know what we used to do with map books, right? Thin them out.
Yeah.
Thin them out. How many pages? How many pages did you used to rip out?
All the ones that was above the Pennsylvania line, I ripped those out.
And straight over to New York?
Yeah.
Down to Chicago, straight to New York, right?
Yeah,
and then tell me. I was gonna say, tell me about what's the main one that you would rip out?
California probably.
Yeah. See, people, I ain't got to say it. They know. I mean, you know, and I know, and now people on this video, it ain't no joke. They they try to write us false tickets and whatever they want to do.
Malicious.
Yep. And we learn about it, and then we just don't go there no more. So whatever.
That's right.
And it's not
Ohio.
Yeah, and Ohio is giving you a hard time, and so
Georgia's getting bad too.
Yeah, they don't want to have pre-pass. They want to get in there with that. They started with that 75 Advantage mess way back when. They want the intel out of the truck. It's so they don't have pre-pass. That's why they have you on the outside drive-by lane. There's no more pre-pass down there. So anyway, we will rip a map book page straight out and not think twice about it and not buy a new map book. And the one on the other side is just collateral damage, right?
That's right.
Whatever. We don't need that. Somebody says, hey, can you take a load to, oh man, I ain't even got that page in my map book. No, I can't. What else you got? It just ends right there. The conversation ends. So, it ain't no game. It's our livelihood, and we don't play that. So, anyways, looks like they'll be likely ripped out the map. I don't think he's going to change, and he put it up on Twitter, and they seen it went through and whatever it happened. So, we shall see. But give it about a week and my map book will be lighter.
That's right.
And a lot of other drivers will too, and I don't have to tell them that, because just like I just asked you, and you said California, I don't have to tell you about California. You already know. Everybody,
that's right.
Everybody knows.
Hey,
well, let me say one more thing. Let me say one more thing. There's even rookies that are just starting out trucking, and they're doing videos on YouTube going, I'm not going to go to California no more. And we're all going, applauding, good job. You just learned that. You learned that lesson, well, but we could have told you if you'd asked us, but you see, and you're standing up and speaking up, and that's good. That means you can think, and you're on your feet, and you're smart. But at the same time, it's like, talk to the older drivers. We could have told you that, because we've been, boycotting them for years. So
yeah, that's right.
But go ahead, man.
Oh, I was going to tell you, I got one other idea.
What you got?
And it's pretty radical. You're gonna call me crazy, but we got a trucking shortage out here.
Well,
and
they say that.
I think the EOBR and this ELD mandate thing has caused a lot of older truckers to retire.
Yep.
Whenever it was, because they retired, hundreds of thousands of drivers retired back in April or December. It was December, and they forwarded to April 1st, and a lot more older drivers retired then. But here's the theory. I do think that this EOBR, this ELD, has actually slowed the economy, and it's slowed the freight down, slowed the trucks down. It's caused chaos with smaller companies, and here's my theory. If you want to end the trucking shortage, the truck driver shortage, you offer all these old guys a chance to come back, and if they can prove they got 15 years of experience, let them get in a truck without an EOBR or a logbook. Just let them get out there and ride. They know how to drive. They're not going to go out there and kill somebody. Yeah. If they can come back and just ride around, and they know what to do when they get tired, they pull off and go to sleep for 4 or 5 hours,
Yeah, bring them back to the table.
Yeah, they would come back in groves, son. I'm telling you, they'd come back. But you know what? That would be bad, because then the truck stops, you never would find any parking.
Yeah, well,
so you get them all out.
I got the 4-point plan that'll cover that too. With the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west of every city. If it's backed up to the ocean on one side, then you just have 3 points. Build a parking structure like the ones, I want to say it was Ohio up there. I want to say it was on 80, and I could be wrong. But it was basically it was on the turnpike. It was a plaza or what. All these parking spots. They had coffee shop in there. They had showers, and they had washers and dryers. Get it within 15. Yeah, put one of those within 15 miles of every major city center. Okay. I mean, Atlanta lost one. The pilot, when they closed it down, they've needed more then. So put them all the way around Atlanta, all the way around. I would even say Birmingham, for not knowing how much freight they actually get, but somebody was walking around my truck. I was checking it out there, got a little distracted. But around let's see, I would say the Twin Cities of Ohio for sure, Columbus. Let's see, around the Twin Cities of, Minneapolis, St. Paul. Yeah, that's a nightmare. Basically that
Washington D.C. and Baltimore, absolutely, man.
The Beltway,
no parking at all.
Yeah, that Beltway up there, when it gets iced over, that's a nightmare. So, and then you got to park somewhere, but there's nowhere to park. And if you park there, all of a sudden they want to run you off. So, just build them. And like I was saying, on a Twin City, you could build. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Build 6 of them. I'm telling you that. Listen, here's the thing. If you can, especially around Miami and also Hammond, Louisiana, because they got parking Nazis there at that Petro. If you could just provide us parking close to where we deliver, morning traffic would be nothing, because we'd already be there. We'd be so close, we'd jump in, jump out, and then we'd deliver, and then we'd get out of your town, because we don't want to be there anyway. And then, honestly, your traffic would go to nothing, even Miami, because there's no parking in Miami, because those places are so close together. And then Alligator Alley down there, So, and I don't have to tell you this, but I'm telling this is for the sake of this video,
Right. Well, I don't want to hold you up, man. I know you're a pretty busy guy.
Oh yeah, phone was ringing 2 seconds into this video. So
I hear that.
yeah, we're gonna get that. But hey, get your guy on the horn with me. I'll interview the guy that was over the original part of that and the biker. I'm cool with that. I know lots of bikers.
Yeah,
and
Michael Robbins and
I'm a
Chris
biker.
Cox,
I'm a biker
bikers
too.
for Trump, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a biker too, and I'm for Trump.
That's right.
So, but I mean, I'm too busy driving 18 wheels to get on 2. So, got a ramp
That's
for
right.
the back. Roll it up on the back and just let it ride with me. Huh?
Hey, we can start Truckers for Trump. How about that?
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. But I think we've already pretty much he's gonna get voted in again because they're putting insane people up to run against him. I think it's the greatest thing ever. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you're right.
Put crazy.
Get 2 or 3 of them.
We need
let
some
them
more.
split the vote.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
some more crazy people up there. I mean,
Yeah.
that occasionally absent-minded Cortex or whatever. I mean, look, for real, I love it. Yeah, well, I make up my own names. I love it. I love it.
Cortex.
It's the greatest thing. Yeah, her cerebral cortex, like the front of your brain. The little, she's got her own. Some people, she's got 2 of them. One of them don't work right.
Cortex.
Look, she got parts we don't even have in there. Look, somewhere in there's a green new brain. No, but green new brain. So anyways, yeah. On that one, by the way. Wait, on that one, by the way, on that Green New Deal, that was about a card. That was about a card game because he was a card player.
Uh-huh.
The New Deal was like dealing out new cards, and so I've said if that's the Green New Deal, deal me out because I understand the cards. She don't even understand what it's about. It was a card game, dealing somebody in, and so the New Deal was to completely give the country a new hand, and they started the TVA, Tennessee Valley Authority. They created jobs from the government, 5 men wide shoveling, and then 5 more behind them throwing out gravel, and 5 more behind them putting down the asphalt roads or pavers, brick pavers, either way, and putting out roads smoother than the machines are now. Man, they need them out there now. They need some. They need a new deal. They need some pavers because man, I've hit potholes you could put a Volkswagen in and it still wouldn't roll across the top of that car. So
That's right.
some of them in the back of these truck stops, you got like a family of 4 living back there. I'm telling you.
That's right.
So, yeah. So anyways, I don't know. We got off into a tangent there, but yeah, if they put crazy people up there, that'd be the greatest thing ever. But he's going to win hands down. There's no way he could sit on his hands and say, "I'm just going to sit right here. If you want to vote for me, vote for me." And he would win at this point. So
It'd be another landslide. That's right.
We don't have to do a Truckers for Trump. We don't have to do anything. Just go and vote. Make sure you do vote. Don't be complacent. But at the same time, there's no. I mean, his rallies, he packs them full, and there's people outside. Anybody else has got 5 people that they paid to be there, and they pan in real close with the camera to make it look like there's a bunch of people. We all know it's a big psyop. We know it's not true, and but hey, they have to have somebody running against him. So I'm really happy for the crazy people that are up there, and we appreciate them too because they're helping, and so and we don't even.
What we got? Yeah. What we got? You got trucking stuff. Your page is trucking stuff, right?
Yeah.
With
TRUCKINSTUFF.
Okay. And my page is
no G and no
Southern
spaces.
Trucker.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. No G and trucking stuff. That's right.
Yep. Somebody told me once because I got a system in my truck. I listen to rap, and they're like, "You're the only G in trucking." I'm like, I like that. I dug that, but I'm like, that's funny because I says there's no G in trucking. Who says trucking? And I even told a friend of mine.
Trucking.
Yeah, his is trucking. You're in a truck.
Yeah,
you're trucking.
right.
And so I told this dude, and I'm like, this is really funny. He's a friend of mine, and he has trucking. Is part of his name. Robert. He's like, man. He's like, you got me on that. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to change my name on that thing.
Even mine is Black Smoke Rolling. It don't have a G on it.
Yeah.
Black Smoke Rolling.
You're just
right.
rolling. Maybe put a
That's
comma.
a Southern thing.
Yeah,
that's right. It's a Southern thing.
If you want to be proper, put a comma at the end of it. Cap it off with a little hat. So.
That's right. Hey, look, you got to give me. I met this girl, man. You got to give me some more pointers on some Spanish, man. I know you know how to speak Spanish real good. So we'll get together later on.
He's on Spanish lessons.
You know, like Mi Amore,
Well, you got-
Este Hermosa, Senorita. You know, I got to learn some more of that stuff.
Okay, well, you know, I don't know what to tell you. There's a, you know, you want Spanish lessons.
Cause I'm going to Fort Lauderdale, man. That's where all the senoritas are, you know.
Man, you go down there. Just don't when you go down to the bar and you want a drink, don't ask for a senorita with everything on it. Just ask for a margarita, not a
A margarita.
yeah, not a senorita.
Margarita.
You order a senorita.
Senorita.
Yeah.
Senorita.
There's a difference.
A senorita to go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good luck with that. And man, I'm gonna get off this thing. And everybody on the interwebs. I hope this goes up. We're into 40 something minutes now. It should work.
Holy cow.
If it don't work,